I know we can win this year. Yeah, that doesn't mean I think we will win, because that's a very different question. But absolutely the band's good enough to win. I think there will probably be 2 or 3 bands in it really vying for the top prize. Having said that, it's one person's opinion, so you never quite know.
To win the national championship this year for me would probably be a dream come true, and I don't know what I'd do after it if that happened.
It'll feel incredible. If the band wins the contest, it'll be amazing. We've come so close, and that has felt good.
We haven't won a nationals. We've had some great moments, but I don't know. It's been a long journey. I've had a big career with Preston, and it'll be lovely to win a nationals.
Yeah, I enjoy the actual build-up. I actually enjoy the actual build-up to the contest.
As I said, I've been involved for 50 years. I've played in a lot of national championships. The best we've done is come second. We've never won a national championship.
Some pilots will tell you to get your nice and close so you can really hear what's going on. Don't do that. That's really, really silly. Just set up so you've got lots of, again, don't spread yourself so far and wide that you have to kind of send a text message to the person next to you as well. But just set up nice, lots of, space is good on stage, particularly because if you surround, if you're too close, the trombone's just going to be playing into your back, there's nowhere for the sound to go, there's gaps between you, they don't have to work so hard. Similarly over here, if the front rows are kind of really bunched with the extra one of you on the front, if you sit really close, the back row will work harder to actually get the sound out. So just spread yourself nice and wide, give yourself plenty of space. And the first day is what we call the hymn and test day. So you play a sacred item and then you play the set test piece. So that's a piece that all the bands in your grade have to play. In A grade this year there are 9 bands, so all 9 bands will play Albion, which is the test piece by Jan van der Rust.
Excelsior is really the name on everyone's lips, and it's been the name on everyone's lips for the last 10 years, since 2005. They've taken banding in the Southern Hemisphere to another level. You can listen to the old recordings up until 2005, and then you listen to the Excelsior recordings from 2005 onwards. There's no comparison. The Excelsior band lifted brass banding in the Southern Hemisphere to the next level.
Well, they've won the last 5 out of the last 6, I think.
Nothing like them has ever existed before, really.
Excelsior tends to build a band around a contest. So they tend to pull in a lot of fantastic players. So possibly, in terms of principal seats, you might be able to argue that Excelsior has a stronger band, but they're not necessarily, we're like putting all your best AFL players in the same team. It wouldn't necessarily make them the best team, but it would make them very hard to beat. Is a street march, which doesn't actually count towards the overall championship. Stuff, and whether you believe it or not doesn't really matter. It's between us and Excelsior after the first day. I reckon, roughly, it's about 2/3 to 1/3 in our favour in terms of what people think. So there's about 60–70% of people think that we won it last night, even with that mistake at the end. Neither of those things particularly matter, except to say, right here, right now, there is a two-way contest tomorrow. It's us or Excelsior to win the competition. Therefore, tonight is really important. Tomorrow, just go out there and nail this piece. Tomorrow is our strongest day of the two anyway. You know, Spirity's been fantastic for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we are genuinely, the only band in this country that properly plays a march. So therefore, if we do what we need to do tomorrow, it should be ours. The Sunday, the third day of competition, is a stage march. But again, when you say stage march to people, they often think you march on the stage. You sit on the stage and you play a competition march. Play an own choice major work, which can be anything up to a 23-minute piece, and again is designed to show off the full technical and musical prowess of the band. This band's never won a national championships in the A grade, and it's about bloody time it did.
Because it's a culmination of 3 months hard work, people coming together doing something together for a greater cause. I mean, individually, each part doesn't sound like much, but when you come together and you put it together, it's something really, really special.
You know, the idea that you can spend weeks and weeks and weeks preparing for 2 20-minute performances, to most people would seem like absolute insanity.
You're on your mettle, you're on the edge of your seat, you want to do well to perform, and at that level. So yeah, and I enjoy that feeling, and to get out there and give it your best shot.
Champion A grade band for 2016 in A grade is Preston Excelsior.
Winning is a very, very enjoyable thing to do, and I know that might be stating the bleeding obvious, but it's a very enjoyable thing to do. But actually, quite honestly, losing lasts longer. If you lose, you feel it for a long time afterwards.
It's in the God's hands, and it's one man's opinion.
Contesting, from my experience, and I've had a lot of it, can be a lottery. I've played in contests with bands that have played fantastic and got nowhere. I've played with bands that have, in my opinion, haven't played that well, and they've either won or got a place.
The judge's opinion, so you can't get too headed up with it. We'll just do our best job.
It's very hard when the music's in your blood, and well, brass band music's in your blood.
A number of years since I left the UK where banding's been kind of sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes really bad. This has been fantastic. I've loved the last couple of months. This band is seriously the best band in the country. That's all I need to say.